Over the past few days, it seems that Mark Carney's quite substantial lead at one point has been slowly losing ground. Now, although his poll numbers increased directly after the debate, for some reason, voters aren't vibing with him as much right now. The most accurate pollster in the country chopped his lead down by 2 points and then another point, putting him to +4 from +7, which I won't lie, kind of scared me. Mainstream already had him down by 2, and then crisis averted, guys. He went back down to -4. Even though he's now at +3 again. I don't know what's going on in that agency. The polling slump that Mark Carney has had over the past few days would be enough, if it continued, to deny the Liberals an outright government. Even Main Street Research's model that was based on the poll they released gave the Liberals a minority government with the only party that controlled the balance of power. Lord help us. And unfortunately, along with every other pollster chopping Mark Carney's lead to very slim numbers, even fucking Ecos, had the Conservatives up by 1 point with their 20-point lead for the Liberals vanishing, giving the Tories a huge surge in the polls. And let's all not pretend that stuff like this hasn't happened before. Oh, he's relaxing now, that's cool. Canada has a consistent pattern of giving the high approval rating to the brand new Prime Minister, giving his party, or her party in one case, the feeling that they could actually win, only to have them crash right before the election for no good reason. And now everyone is wondering, like, is this happening right now? Is this happening to Mark Carney? No, actually, I don't think it is. But I'd like it if we act like it did. There's no use doing nothing about it except watching a video on YouTube. The Conservatives kept lying and lying and lying about how they were actually way more ahead in the polls than anyone thought. And look where that got them. You know, actually, we are crashing. There's still a few days left in the election, though, so go do something. Advanced voting is over, but you can still vote in the 28th. You know what? We actually are behind. Here's what you can do. Go to the rallies and show your support. You can donate, but most importantly, go to the website 338, go to your province, and check out the ridings in your area. See if any of them are close enough or are toss-ups, anything like that. Then go to liberal.ca, go to the events tab, and punch in your local area. And go do something. Christ, if you have a specific riding you want to help out in, just go to the campaign office. That's what I did in my city of Winnipeg. In the events tab, they had a section for 6 for door knocking. I showed up 30 minutes late. They told me they weren't even doing door knocking, but they still gave me something to do and how I could help out for the team. You can just show up and say, hey, need any help? And they'll give you something to do and free food and drink. Probably. When I went there, I got this really cool button and this killer pin. Lately, I've really wanted to start doing like IRL side quests. I just wanted to not focus on work all the time, you know what I mean? And I think this was like the closest thing I've ever done to like an actual IRL side quest. Me and a buddy signed up our names, and then we just got these volunteer badges. And as soon as that happened, we just instantly got this like special time event ability of being able to go into any apartment building we please. Now, if you get this little thing, you should only go into the apartment buildings they actually tell you to. But the owner of a building, literally, legally speaking, cannot deny you entrance. It was actually really fun trying to find a way to sneak into this building because we didn't know the building owner's number. And then finally, after we snuck into like 2 of them, and still needed to go to like the 4 other buildings in the apartment complex, we found the building manager's number, called her up, and she was a very nice lady. She helped us get to where we need to go. And then while we were waiting, some fucking Karen came out and started yelling at us. I'll let me tell you how that went down.
While we were knocking on fucking doors, this one fucking bitch kept spying on us while trying to get into the building. And if you don't know, in Canada, you have to be allowed into apartment buildings. They're legally not allowed to say no if you are a volunteer of a party. We're trying to get in the building, and this one bitch who's like the stereotypical, thank you, I appreciate that, that's good for the audio. This one bitch is like a stereotypical Karen. Kept like spying on my buddy Adrian, and he's like, yo man, this one bro, she keeps spying on us. And so I just go to the window and I go like, nah, and I show that I'm a volunteer. And eventually we get like the building manager to come in over and to let us into the building so that we can, you know, give information and stuff. And then at that point, this woman decides she'll have the gusto to come out there and say, these two are soliciting, they're not allowed to be here legally speaking. And I'm like, no, bitch, like, we're volunteers, we have to be let in. And then even the building manager says, and the girl says, no, and the building manager goes, no, they have to be in here. I just spoke to the owner of the building 2 seconds ago. We have to let them in. And then she was like, no, that's Elections Canada. I was like, no, you clearly know fucking nothing about this at all, yet you are supremely fucking confident on this matter. She's like, just go in, trust me, I got this. And then so we go into the fucking room, or we go into the entry for the building, and she stays back for a couple minutes. She's like, no, go inside. Like, we have to let them in. I just spoke to the building owner. They have to be let in. They're not soliciting. And then she just came in, and she helped us kindly, very kind woman. Adrian, how kind is that woman?
Very kind.
Very kind woman. So all the people we needed to go to, we delivered all the stuff we had to. Oh, it was so fun. How much fun do you have? Adrian got his dick sucked. Lost his boy virginity. Guy touched my nuts. I didn't quite like that. I think his name was Adrian. However, free food. The fucking camera. Oh my.
Anyway, if you care about politics, but you haven't even done anything, either you're young, you didn't know, in which case now you do, or you're the worst type of person, someone who thinks that posting on your Insta story is enough. By the way, if you are from Winnipeg like me, yesterday Mark Carney did an event, and the only way you can hear about these things is through the events tab on the Liberal Party's website. I went the last time he spoke there, and it was actually really fun. I got this sign right here. Me and the same friend I went door knocking with, went to that, we registered. Shout out to him for standing in line for hours with me just to finally see the Prime Minister. And it was cool because it was his wife's first time giving a speech. Also, Steve Boots did a video on the CPAC recording, which means I am technically in a Steve Boots video, which is nice. Anyway, I'm making this video because it is true, a lot of politics nowadays is online, and it's important to know that, Liberal Party. But that being said, you still can't change someone's mind in 140 characters or less. So get out there and do something. By the way, I just dropped the channel memberships. Look at these, they're so cool, yippee. Look at these 4 really cool emotes you get. My favorite is the Ford Keck, which you are so fucking cute. They're really cheap, they're really affordable. I'd appreciate it if you paid me, and if you don't, this little guy, oh, he's gonna get it. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. He's usually really sweet and cuddly, but he doesn't like it now. Say something to the camera. Oh, I love you. Go. Commence. He's so fucking cute.
Star.